So this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen. So we've finally arrived. I thought we'd never make it.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be...
Oh, I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on? It's a battle already. Isn't much of a reprieve. Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claim. Our kingdom sees many...
What is that, a tower? Nay, a statue.
From this distance, I cannot be sure. We should have to make our way over to it. Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we? It is a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment. We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An arisen, by all appearances.
An arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done—
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawn.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate. An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best
All my peers seem so much more capable.
Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service. Now,
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. It's...
Rest assured, Master. You'll hear nary an idle word from me. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
no sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. The Arisen's soaked to the bone. If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible. Shall we make them rue their own impatience? I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get us far with one of its lot. No quarrel here.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the...
Oh, I hope you weren't expecting mercy. I pity the foe who challenges you, Master.
Are you lying there by choice?
Think I'd be caught unawares. I am ashamed.
We were overconfident in our approach. A painful reminder that fortune will not always favour us.
Am I expected to simply accept this? Sir!
Prepare yourself!
Enough! I shan't be bested by the likes of you. Naught more can be done. Alice! This battle is not yet done! What?
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive... tactic.
'Tis not brawn and might that win the day.
'Twill be
but
an
def-
honor to serve by your side.
What's this? We're trapped. Fie! A Cyclops!
A Cyclops. Pray, be on your guard. The power of such a torrent is not to be underestimated. Perhaps we could find a way to utilize it.
Oh, I can think of all manner of uses for a contraption such as this. Like we're not land trapped with our enemies.
Quickly, Arisen! You must regain your footing!
Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall!
I've got hold of the enemy.
Splendid. Let my magics grant you an elemental. 'Tis a foe worthy of caution. Naught save our best will do.
So it goes.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
I am well aware of the particulars. Keep a measured distance and observe our foe before you strike. Lashing out...
What's that sound? Fall back!
What can we stand against such a torrent? Tis the simplest strategy that our foe most abhors. Knock its feet out from under it, and strike ere it Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! Our foe appears to have grown just as weary as we.
Ha! They don't stand a chance against us now.
A focused attack will end this foe.
You have my gratitude, sir. 'Twould seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under... Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
An ox cart.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
No?
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Prepare to engage! Use these flames to smite our enemies.
You dare!
Seems we drove them off. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of... All right. Into the ox.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, you, and no other, are the sovereign. Some days passed. You confronted the dragon in the village. The people rejoiced. For our true liege had finally... Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, Word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to our own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a following that. She prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of... I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if...
Aha!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait.
What delights might there be to find in town today? Each new day is a chance to take it. Now, where was I bound again?
Pleasant breeze. I've got the sharpest ears in
Days
town.
like this make me glad to be alive.
Ought to set my nose to the ground.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Well met, sir.
Ought to set my nose to the
Effigies are
ground.
always fun to write in my day.
Welcome.
There's not only
This hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
I have a feeling
days like this make me
Doing that lovely thing at
I
once.
didn't leave the pot on.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Fine wares all today. I just know it.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home. No respect for
How I like it.
Welcome.
Welcome to the Star Trek. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Come back any time. I've well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
Where to?
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
From me to there, what
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen. Few would elect. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the... It was delayed so that the Sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have... If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, the citizenry have called upon my soldiers to... What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation? I thank you, Your Majesty. The first is Trevo Mine. To the next is Half Village, west of Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a...
'Tis our duty to bring the beasts low. I foresee naught but success on the path that lies ahead.
Something good will come of today. I just know it.
Oft we forget the value of a moment's contemplation.
Ready for tomorrow.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
I can't wait to see what the day holds.
What's the point? There's no way out of this.
This is my favorite place in all the town.
I know every place even just before things
I
suffer.
sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away. Love waking up knowing anything. First hand roundy, but I can't complain. I'm in line.
This job, this.
Must hold out. Someone comes to learn all day long.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Pray, light your lantern, Master.
Would seem our fight is not yet done.
We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort.
No quarrel here.
I grant your weapon a magical boon. Arisen, are you all right?
Steel yourself. You're made of tougher stuff. Please have mercy.
We prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
I shall be bested by the likes of you. Enough.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can. I shall heal you at once. Halt, if you please.